Successful traders know that trading is a numbers game, and the key to potentially winning over time is to stack the odds in your favor while dramatically reducing risk before you even place a trade. That's why my market mastery methods were designed to be traded only when market conditions are entirely in your favor. This way you don't waste time and money gambling on uncertain market conditions like many amateurs do. Okay, first I want to highlight the trend validator method on the left-hand side of the chart. It goes after markets that are in a very strong trend after a significant pullback, and at the precise point that the trend is reasserting itself for another leg down or up. In this case, it's a short trade going down. And then next is the profit pipeline method. So here we want to take advantage of a market that appears to be emerging into a new trend, but a lot of uncertainty around it, and what we want to do is take advantage of that and buy into weakness in an emerging uptrend, or sell short into strength in an emerging downtrend, and then ride that new leg as the new trend asserts itself. And then we have on the right hand side the velocity method. Now this is where the market is on fire and it pauses briefly, stutter step sideways for a few days before it takes off again. That's the velocity method, both for long trades and short trades. Let's now go back to the software and look at a couple of these trades. Here's that profit pipeline trade on ROST. So let's go look at the chart here. And here was the entry date, entering the market right in here. Initial stop somewhere in this area right here. Always have an initial stop, and the software tells you exactly where to place it. And then we also set a profit target for 1/2 position. In this case, it'd be right around in here. Profit target for 1/2 position. And then we trail a stop on the second half position. So in this case, the initial profit target was hit within a matter of a couple of days, right here, for a quick, looks like $3 per share profit. And as soon as that happens, we move the stop up to break even. Now what has happened at that point? We've dramatically reduced the risk of the trade to 0. We took half the position off, taking your capital and putting it back in safekeeping. On the remaining half of the capital, we've got it protected with a break-even stop. Now that's powerful trading. The software alerts you as to when to do that every time. And then you trail a stop up on the remaining half position until it's stopped out. And in this case, the stop's right around in here. Almost got stopped out today, but still open, looking for the market to rebound here and head higher. Now we don't know that for a fact, but we want to give the opportunity, the market the opportunity to do that so we can get the most out of this move. That way, no matter what it does, we got the best of both worlds. We already captured a very nice profit right off the bat, and we're making even more money on that second half position. Let's look at one more. Okay, let's look at the McDonald's trade that was entered into on the 18th. I got stopped out today as indicated by the trade alert icon. Stopped out at 90.94. Let's go look at the chart. Okay, here was the entry date, right in here. Initial stop is going to be below these lows right in here. Not exactly on the lows. We show you where to place it because you don't want to get stopped out prematurely. You can see here getting long right here, and then the market takes a dive down. You don't want to get hit prematurely here. And only the gap up the next day. Now it hits the profit target for half the position right up in here. So we exit half the position at this profit target and trail a stop on the remaining half position, which gets stopped out today right here. Now that trailing stop's going to vary depending on market conditions, and that's what the software will analyze as the trade progresses. So in this case, you can see the market did not run higher. It got stopped out, and yet it made a very nice profit on both half positions, on the first half and on the second half. That's the way to trade. Now let's zero in on that trading secret that finds the best of the best trading opportunities that's staring everybody in the face, but they just don't see it. I think you're going to find this very interesting. Okay, you ready for this? The secret has to do with whether or not a stock is trading deliberately. Now, what do I mean by that? Here's a stock, MRX, and you can see two kinds of price action here. This is from current day back to early April of 2011. And you see a price behavior here that's fairly smooth, a little rough in here, a little choppy here, but not bad in here, and right up to there. This is fairly deliberate kind of trading, where each day, the range of each day is similar to the day before, the days before. You don't have any unusually wide range bars or candles. This is one here that's a little wide, but not too bad. And more or less the market is in a controlled kind of price action. Now look what happens here. This is not deliberate. You have unusually wide range bars. See this red candle, how wide it is from high to low? Or this green one, look at this, from here to here. Look at this. This is non-deliberate. This is helter-skelter kind of trading. And when this starts to happen, you stay out. This market would have been okay to trade in here. The Trade Alert software would have picked that up. Not okay to trade here. As soon as this started to happen, this stock would no longer be considered. Why? Too volatile, too dangerous, too high of a risk. And why would you trade a stock like this when you can trade one that's trading deliberately? And you can see what happened thereafter. It's just chopping sideways here, going nowhere. Okay? So these are the type of stocks you want to avoid. Now there's an indicator that we use to help identify non-deliberate markets. It's not the only means that we use, but it is a good indicator, and that's the ADX, the Average Directional Index by Willis Wilder. And I have the ADX plotted here down at the bottom of the chart. Now when the ADX falls below a certain level, it's telling you that the market is not trending. And that level is generally, this is an ADX using a 14-day look back. And when that ADX falls below 15, 20 to 15, the market is generally then non-trending. And that would be right in here. So you can see most of the time where the market was trading non-deliberately, the ADX was well below the threshold. And that mechanical indicator alone would keep you out of that market. Now you can see back in here where the market was trading deliberately, well, it's well above the threshold. Okay, let's look at one of the open positions from our Trade Alert software. Let's look at ORLY. Alright, let's look back at this chart. You can see back here in April, May, and June, this stock wasn't doing a whole lot. Kind of caught in a flat trading range. No unusually wide range bars, but not going anywhere. So why trade a stock like that until it starts to show some movement? And you can see here the ADX was very low, indicating that we're in a non-trending market. And then as soon as it started to trend, we got the ADX moving well above the threshold. And a signal that, you know, this market is trending and it'll probably continue to trend. Now let's check for deliberateness. Is this market trading deliberate? Or is each candle, the range of each candle, fairly similar to the few before it? Yeah. This one here is kind of wide right here. But all in all, very deliberate from day to day. You know, big up move here, but day to day, a little bit at a time, and then a very controlled down move, and then again back on up for the more current trade here that we're taking advantage of. So all through this period, you have a deliberately trading stock, and one that's worthy of consideration for the market mastery methods. So this simple technique automatically eliminates hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of stocks that just aren't worth it. The risk is too high, the reward's too low, volatility is too high. You know, if it can gap up or act in a non-deliberate fashion a week ago or 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks, it can do it again. So you want to stay away from those in favor of these beautiful trending, deliberately trending stocks. That secret alone can save you thousands upon thousands of dollars. Now this is such an important concept, I want to just spend a minute more driving this point home. There are well over 7,000 stocks for you to consider trading in the U.S. market alone, and there are several thousand more in the international markets. But here's the thing, about 97% of them are either too risky or don't offer enough profit potential, as I've said. I call these the poison 97%, and I teach my students to avoid them at all costs if they're interested in making money, which I know they are. Instead, there are only about 3% of those 7,000 stocks at any point in time that offer the most profit potential, and I'm going to show you how to automatically find them with my fast filter technique in the next video. So make sure you watch it when it becomes available. So if you're just a beginner, these are the perfect methods for you. They'll help you avoid costly mistakes, learn good trading habits, and have an automatic edge over traders with bad habits. Plus, they're simple and quick to learn. And if you're already an expert, you can skip all the basics and instantly zero in on the meat of the methods and quickly add them to your trading toolkit so you can capture even more profit potential in these highly volatile markets. So as we close this first training video, let's quickly review the goals of the market mastery methods. Predict the 5-day trend of the best stocks with the most profit potential. Create a new sustainable income stream anywhere in the world. Shield your account from huge losses. Start with as little as a $500 account. Manage your trades in just 10 minutes a night. Become an independent trader. Now this is just a broad overview. In the next video, I'll reveal in detail my market mastery fast filter technique that lets you automatically find the best 3% of all 7,000 plus U.S. stocks that offer the most profit potential. You'll also be able to use this technique for other markets as well, like the Australian Securities Exchange, the Toronto Stock Exchange, and the London Stock Exchange. You'll also see my market mastery methods in action. You'll see how to place trades quickly and easily, combining my custom trade alert software with your broker's trading software, and how to select only the best trade opportunities to maximize your odds of success. I'll be doing a bar-by-bar trade dissection of some actual market mastery trades. We're going to cover the key trading secret that could cause your profit potential to skyrocket almost overnight, and a whole lot more. Well, thanks for watching this first training video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in video 2. For now, this is Bill Polis wishing you good trading.